Okay guys, welcome back to another video on my channel, and so again sharing what I've learned and bringing it forward to each new experience. I use a smaller crimp bead, and I covered the application of the crimp bead with a knot cover. That's what I'm calling it. Please feel free to correct me if you would like, but be gentle because homegirl got thorns, right? And so as I said also previously, in the interest of time, I pre-measure and pre-cut my stuff. Also, my last video ran a little longer, and that is because I had a little bit of a malfunction where I applied too much pressure and I basically shattered one of my beads. As I've been watching from other YouTubers who do handmade jewelry like myself, it happens on occasion, but it's just a reminder to be a little bit more gentle, okay? So I've been crushing for the last couple of days on these black and silver effect crackle beads, shatter beads, whatever you guys want to call them. So I think that's the next bracelet I'm going to make. And of course, I am going to be making, hold on, I think I did, yeah, I think that's two. Why is this like this though? Yeah, but I'm not supposed to have black. Hold on. Something looks funky in this bracelet layout here. Let me move that across there. This. Okay, so 2 and 3. Okay, that looks a little better. And it still looks as though, hold on. Something still looks funky. But yeah, I'm gonna address that at a later point in time. Okay, so pre-measured wire, let's get into it. So as I might have shared in my last video, I've been trying to figure out the solution to a challenge that I've been facing in my classroom. As I said before, this is not my day job. I do this for relaxation purposes, believe it or not, and I genuinely do enjoy it. I'm not a person that wears a lot of jewelry in their daily life, but when I do, it's usually a cute bracelet. I absolutely adore a cute bracelet, and as my sisters and my students have told me, I'm more of a fuddy-duddy in terms of I like things a little bit more sedate. But if it is I have aspirations of dominating the handmade jewelry arena, then I need to think in terms of what other people will like and not necessarily so much what I like. I enjoy actually making jewelry, but I don't necessarily like the too bright colors. That's just a me thing, but a lot of people do because it catches their eye, and sometimes you need that little burst of color to just give you a bit of a pick-me-up. Okay, so I'll definitely be looking into making some other beads, but getting back to the challenges that I've been having, I'm the type of person, I don't like puzzles because when I start them, I don't have a chill. Or let me go pause and have some water. The water is going to be right next to me with a straw attached. And I am the type of person that I keep going until I'm done, until I've solved it, until I've figured things out, right? And so this challenge that I have been having, it's been stumping me because I keep thinking about, okay, how can I solve it? How can I address it? I know I'm not going to be an expert on everything immediately, but telling that to my brain is not necessarily working because I'm still in, okay, if my students behave X and their behavior in X is not what I want to see, how do I modify those behaviors? Is it a case of me having to modify my actions? I'm thinking at this point, yeah, I need to modify my actions in some way. If it is the result that I'm getting or the behaviors that I'm getting is not the type that I would like to see, but the question still remains how do I modify my behaviors, my actions, so that I can in turn modify the behaviors and the actions of the students that I teach. Okay, that is the $25 million question that I still do not have an answer for. But again, my mind does not like a puzzle that it cannot solve, and so at some point I will be solving it. Now, I'm definitely liking this one. I'm definitely liking this clear and black crackle bead bracelet. And so now, first thing I'm going to do is cut off some of the excess. Yeah, cut off some of the excess wire. Next thing I'm going to do, biscuit. Yeah, this is, yeah, hold on. As I told you guys before, these crimp beads that I'm using are very small. But the cool thing about, as I said, they're very small. But the cool thing about them is that once I apply the crimping shears to them just once, they locked into place, basically. Oh, biscuits, cheese, and elbow grease. My bad, guys. Give me a second. Yeah. I think I held on to that with the wrong pliers. And that's why things slipped off. Let's try that again with what I think is going to be the right pliers. Hold on. Right, so alright, so I'm holding that. And I think I'm gonna cut off a little bit more. And then I'm going to take you, and let's see if I can get you. Yeah, let's see if I can get you into let's see if I can get you into here. Right. Yeah. And guys, when I'm thinking big thoughts, I tend to get quiet. So when I'm trying to get this very skinny wire into this very small crimp bead, it's a kind of task for which I get or will get very quiet for, because again, I'm trying to make things fit. Yeah, I got it through just barely, but I got it through. And before I lose the gutting of the through, come on, got you. There you go. I got it in. And I'm laughing because I have to celebrate, because as you guys have seen in previous videos, when it comes to getting the crimp bead at the other end of the bracelet or the chain on, it is a part of the process that I struggle mightily with. Now it's to get this lovely knot. Oh, come on. And again, we see and of course the end come off. Okay, so if I'm going that far, I need to take all of that off. Okay, so back to the drawing board. So I'm really thinking that this gauge of wire, especially for how rough my handling of these materials are still, because again, I'm still at the beginning stage of my journey to make cute jewelry, and I'm thinking that how I'm handling certain materials, I think I'm supposed to get better with time. Lord, I hope I'm going to get better with time. But as of right now, I'm thinking that my rough handling is impacting my experience, or the experience that I'm having with these beads. And with the wire too, I'll be honest with you. I think it's having an impact on the experience. And that is definitely something that I need to take note of, keep note of. So now what I'm doing is I am putting on the bead cover, or as I like to call it, the knot cover, because I don't think, I mean, everybody has their own preference, but if I'm doing it, I don't mind and it's gonna come off, because I didn't anchor that properly. If I'm doing it, I don't mind the look of the wire. I like that whole rustic look with the wire being exposed. But to say that to have the crimp bead to say to have the okay, just now. So we're gonna keep trying, guys. Eventually I will get it on. Aha! Okay, so I got it on, and now alright, you got that there. There you go. Got it on. And as you guys would have noticed, I had the same instance of the rough handling where I had to take off how many beads? 3 beads and one of my spacers. So what I'm going to do is I am going to attach 3 jump rings on one end, because I want there to be flexibility and a certain degree of comfort when somebody puts one of these on, anticipating for the day and or the time when I am not the only one wearing my lovely little creations. Let me leave that one there. Let me continue working with that. So the first thing I'm doing, put that on. Where is the other one? There you are. Okay, so 1 jump ring on. And then we are going to put a 2nd jump ring on. Okay. And we are going to put 1 more. I think 1 more will give me the ease of movement that I am looking for in terms of how this bracelet is going to fit. So I'm putting 1 more jump ring on. Right. So I got that other jump ring in. Anchor it with 1 so that I can get my hands on my other pliers, and I can basically adjust my angles, my positions until Yep. Right, got 3 jump rings on there. I think that is going to give me the level of movement that I want, that I would like to have actually. And so the next thing I'm going to do, take up another jump ring, trace that lovely item through the other end, the unadorned end, I guess you could say, of this bracelet. Hold it in position. Get my lobster clasp. Slip it through, and then of course comes the closing of the jump ring. Remember, you have to anchor it. Make sure that you are steady. Right, just okay, cool. And there you have it, people. Okay, hold on, I'm right-handed, so let me go over to this. It's usually easier for me with these lobster clasps. I love how they look on jewelry. Putting them on is not necessarily the easiest thing, especially when you're doing it single-handedly. But there you have it. I am loving this black and clay crackle design with the silver detailing of the beads, and of course silver is what I've been using so far. I'm waiting for the right color, I'll be honest with you, to use some of my gold, and I even have a copper wire. I'm definitely looking forward to that. So really quickly, let me go ahead and pull together the earrings. Same straight pins, and this is going to be a relatively simple design because all I'm doing is I'm putting one black, one of the same silver detailing beads that I use in the bracelet itself, trying to keep things, you know, all cohesive and whatnot. Put another black. This looks cute to me, don't know about you guys. And so I have to remember, use my gentle hands. Yeah. And so, hold on. There you go. Here you go. So what I'm going to do, as a departure, is I'm going to assemble the base of both and then just apply the earring hooks and all of that lovely fun stuff as the last part of this process. So get this third one on. Right. And so now this is usually the most fun part, because it's to get the earring, the end of the hook, back into the hole, the mouth of the hole, the drill hole in the bead, so that it is anchored like this, so that when you put the jump ring on, see, I have the 2 pieces set, so that when you put the jump ring on and to attach the hook, everybody's gonna stay where you put them. Okay, so first things first, get you into position. First things first, get the earring base on and get the earring hook on. Right, so once everybody is on, get the other pliers, and then, yeah, and remember, hold it carefully because you don't want to have to chase the beads all over your work surface. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, so that's not what we are doing. Give me a second, guys. And again, I'm gonna put a bit of a perfectionist, just a little bit, right? one completed earring down. Oops, did not mean to let that fall from my hand like that, even though it's a relatively safe surface. And now it's basically the same process, guys. So we get the other jump ring. Make sure you establish a firm hold. I have fat fingers and I've been trying to grow my nails. Right, so first thing first, we attach the earring base. Then we get the earring hook and we attach it here. And once we have those two things on, make sure if it is you need to adjust your hold on the jump ring, make sure you adjust it accordingly so that you are then, with little fuss, or as little as you can manage anyway, able to not only close the jump ring but ensure that it is secure and that when biscuits. Okay, my crimping chair just fell. I'll get it after I'm done saving this video. And there you have it. You have a pair of earrings and you have a lovely bracelet to match. I'm getting better, guys. Bear with me, okay? As I learn and I grow, you guys are going to see an improvement in terms of how quickly it takes me to pull a bracelet and an earrings and maybe even eventually a necklace together in the space of one video. You're also going to see my technique improve. I think I've improved in the time that I've been doing this so far, but maybe I'm partial. But thank you so much, guys. Please don't forget to hit like, hit share, definitely. Hit subscribe. I'm trying to do something. And I will see you guys for my next video. Bye, guys.